What is up, everybody? It is Wednesday afternoon. It is sunny out, getting warmer from the little cold snap we had. We had flurries the other day as well, and I knew it was actually snow and not dandruff from Dennis's long-ass grubby hair because he wasn't here.
I didn't get the flurries. A bunch of us were texting in town here, and our buddy Chris, he said he was getting them, but nobody else did. So apparently it was just one spot in town here.
It was right around here because Helen got them where she works, and that's pretty close. But it is the DNA show, the Dennis and Andy show, coming to you live from Charlotte, North Kakalaki. And we have a fun show today. We're actually launching a campaign for somebody. It's a first for us doing that on our channel for not something of ours. So that's cool and exciting. Whoa, is it an odd format for anyone else?
So guys, it is something brand new that they've done. It is a format.
Let me see something.
Yeah, I'm curious too to see what it looks like. You can't just pick it, and normally you never worried about format. It just was the format. Now, depending on if you're on X/Twitter, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Rumble, you now have to choose, and it recommends for like YouTube horizontal or vertical, which means I assume like if you're watching it on your phone this way, it would look right. And if you flip it, it would flip it properly.
Oh, no, it looks good. I've got it horizontal on my phone the proper way. So if it's not looking right for you, then I'm not quite sure, because even when I flip my phone this way, because we chose horizontal, so it shouldn't be showing up phone type format, I don't think, anywhere, because that's not what we chose. I don't think. I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah, well, most of them, it was just, it's either portrait or landscape. And then for YouTube, it recommended, it's called both. So it looks like it will pick it depending on how you're holding your device.
Go to YouTube on your thing, because go to your, oh, wait, no, let me do it. I'll go to your YouTube channel and see what it's showing here. Let's see. No, look. That's yours, but there was, let me go back. There was two I could choose from. So look, this is also your channel. I don't know what you did. This is all on you, because literally, here, let me show you what I'm talking about.
So, guys, you're learning behind the scenes stuff on what's
Dennis from the DNA show. These are both your channels. This one.
So it sends it out as both, because
I don't mind.
Yours was set up exactly like mine, because it was the exact same option.
I don't know what I'm telling you, son. How's it look on my channel? Let us know. This is so much fun. While you guys are doing that, you can let us know.
Yeah, we're curious. This is all new. This was brand spanking new when I set this up yesterday, because I can only set the stream up 24 hours before we launch.
I have two as well. So I guess you pick, because that's what you should do on your phone. You should look at my channel on your phone.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so it is what it is. Pick the option.
Learning this.
Yeah, pick the option you like best. And football over the weekend. Proud to say the Cowboys did not lose. They had a bye week. That is why. But I'm fine with that. How'd the Packers do, Dennis? They played the Panthers. The Panthers actually traveled to Wisconsin.
No, they didn't.
I thought the Packers played. Was that 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Who'd the Packers
play this weekend?
We already talked
about this.
We did?
This is Alzheimer's setting in once again.
Or I just like the busted chops.
They literally played the Eagles last night.
Oh, that's right. They lost.
10-7. Yep, last field goal.
That's right.
So very
Super Bowl champs beat them.
They did. Shouldn't have.
Hey, by the way, Mr. Alzheimer's, last night was Tuesday. Monday Night Football's on Monday.
Nah, Tuesday doesn't exist.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Actually, I did know that. That's right. I just remember them losing 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, this that puts a damper on everything.
It does.
Yeah.
I got tissue somewhere around here if you need them.
No, I'm pretty sure it's an empty box from all the Cowboy losses. So
no.
I'm good with that.
It's probably an empty box from something else, but
Well, that has nothing to do with football. At least I hope not.
It doesn't, but it has something to do with balls. Anyhow, on with the show. Let's bring in our guest, screen name, Dr. Masque. Oh, look at that. He's reading Cuda. Well, hello there.
Nice.
Your mic is off, I think.
Yeah, Mark, you're muted.
There we are.
There
Sorry
you
about that.
No, that's fine.
This is what happens when you bring grand camper amateurs on your program, you know?
No.
Well, we just went through our own issue. Look at that. Everybody gets to see the behind the scenes working on how everything works. And look at you suck up to Andy. Nice one.
That's right.
Nice one.
Checking out Cuda.
Cuda will return when?
Sometime. Cuda has a very rambunctious sex life, as you know from reading that.
I do.
His box of Kleenex is also empty.
No. He's using it someplace else. But anyhow, how's everything going? Thank you for joining us today.
Good. Thanks for having me.
Sure. So we talked before. I never like to use somebody's real name unless they say we can. So you said we could. Mark.
Yep.
Where'd Dr. Masque come from then? Where'd the screen name come from?
So when I was getting into YouTube, which was a few years, it was probably just before the pandemic or whatever. I just wanted a screen name. I wanted something that was kind of inspired by Edgar Allan Poe. So Masque of the Red Death is one of my favorites. So I just went with that. I don't remember how the doctor came about, but I added the retro elixir to make it a little more unique. And I had dreams of maybe making a YouTube channel and stuff, and that just never happened. I decided, as we talked about earlier, editing sucks. So it's one of the reasons why that never happened.
I hear you. By the way, just so you know, Edgar Allan Poe, famous author and stuff. So
Walter Raven, nevermore.
Right. Died in Baltimore.
Yep.
Yes.
Thank you.
Just making. Hey,
I'm pretty sure I've read them. Not sure if you can say the same thing.
You
read books that had pictures of them. So
I was in high school once.
It all had pictures.
Cliff Notes.
You can't actually have real words.
Those little yellow books that were so nice in high school that sum things up nicely.
Oh, didn't they have a book and record that you played and listened to as a kid?
God,
I think so.
That would be nice. Are you a football guy by any chance?
Well, I wore this today to
that's sad. I just saw that.
Jets.
To make you guys feel better about your teams, you know?
Yeah, I would say I'm sorry.
Well, the Giants just fired their coach. I don't know if you knew that or not.
I did. Matter of fact, somebody in the chat was even talking. They fired their Canadian dude.
Oh, is he Canadian? Brian Dable, or whatever his name was.
So I don't like punching down on teams like the Jets. And the only team I punch down on to make fun of is the Cowboys because it's just so easy.
Hey, you need to watch. And so on Netflix is the documentary America's Team. And it's been out there. It's been out for a while now. And I see it and I'm just like, I don't know if I want to watch this. And then Graham was like, have you watched it? I'm like, no. And he goes, it's really good. So I'm like, okay. So I started watching it and it actually is really good. And it's at the period when Jerry bought the team. So I've always been a Cowboys fan, but when he bought it, it was 1986, 87, somewhere around there. So I'm foggy on all the details of when he bought it. So it was cool seeing the first press conference and stuff. And I guess they referred to that weekend as Bloody Saturday because he just shit canned everybody. But then the fun stuff was actually when he hired Jimmy Johnson. And obviously I knew about their friendship and blah, blah, blah. Things I don't remember is how hardcore Jimmy Johnson was. Now, before I continue, do you like Jimmy Johnson?
Love Jimmy Johnson.
Do you like Jimmy Johnson?
From
what you know about him?
I mean, yeah, he's fine.
Okay, so Graham doesn't. Graham's like, Graham said, I have more respect for Jerry Jones. I still think Jimmy Johnson's an asshole. And I wrote back and said, I do too about Jerry, but I've always loved Jimmy. So I was actually surprised to see him say that because Jimmy's a hard ass. Dude, there's video in this documentary during one of their training camps or practices, I should say. And this dude, a player's like laid out, and he's like, "Oh, I'm having an asthma attack. Just give me a second or whatever." And Jimmy, you can hear him saying, going, "Asthma? There's no asthma on my field. Get off my field. Take that asthma somewhere else."
That's right. Rich says, I told Andy to watch that show, and apparently he didn't care. But Graham says to watch it. Yep, you know where you rank, Rich. You know where you rank.
Who's this rich guy?
I think he just pops in the chat.
And then two more stories real quick that I just was like, oh my God, this is why I love Jimmy Johnson. In one game, and I want to say it was in the third season, which was their first winning season when they went to the playoffs, Super Bowl, whatever. One player, I don't remember his name, but he fumbled twice. Jimmy cut him during the game.
Wow.
He cut him during the game.
Yep, get off my field, get off the team, go sit on the bus, you're done. Don't even sit on the bus. Take your own flight home.
Well, and then speaking of that, after a game that they lost, but they lost, it was a close game. They were still having a winning season. So it wasn't like, oh my God, this loss just literally killed the rest of their season. They're taking an American flight home. So it's before I assume they all fly private now. So they're taking an American flight home. The stewardess is getting ready to go down the aisle with the food service for dinner. And Jimmy tells her, he goes, no, they don't deserve to eat. And all the guys, and then of course they had players, Aikman's on it, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, all these previous players, Nate Newton, and they're, they cut to them. They're like, we were starving. We just got done playing a game. And he wouldn't let us eat. Oh my God.
About Jimmy Johnson is he was a winner, and that was, that is hands down the highlight of the Cowboys. Of all their eras, they had good eras, and Landry was a great coach.
Oh yeah,
but Jimmy Johnson, he did that. So I may watch it just because of that. Then,
dude, that shit is great. And then I'm trying to remember. Oh, Charles Haley, the guy from the Niners, they got. Remember him?
Yep, sure do.
I never knew this story about Charles Haley. And then I swear we'll move on. By the way, because Dennis showed it. This campaign will be launching a little after 3:30.
Actually, it should be live as of now.
Oh, really?
It was launching at officially 3:40. So it theoretically should be live.
Okay. So guys, go back it. We're talking about it right after I finish this story. You guys are both going to laugh at this. I knew Charles Haley came from the Niners to the Cowboys. Great defensive player. He did not want to play for the Niners so bad. He walked into the GM's office, whipped it out, and pissed on his desk and said, I want fucking out of here. And they're interviewing him. It's not like Charles isn't with us. He's still with us, and he's being interviewed. And he goes, there were three versions of Charles Haley. There was this version, the football player version, and then this version. He goes, these are the ones you didn't want to mess with. I was like, I love it. I freaking love it. So yeah, I got to finish watching. I'm only 2 episodes in. So anyhow,
oh my God, it's not one episode; it's a whole series.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's way too much. Okay, you just turned me off.
Well, you can pick and choose because they're all labeled. Like here's the one I know you won't watch. Episode 2, Aikman Mania.
Oh, so the good period of the Cowboys.
Well, you won't watch it because you don't like Troy Aikman.
Yeah, but maybe I hate Troy Aikman. Fuck him.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, next time he broadcasts and commentates over the Packers, that's why I can't watch him when he's on there. I just turn the TV off.
Boo-hoo, but not boo-hoo over this. Here we are, guys. Edgar Allan Poe's, it's really small on my screen. Besprinkled with Scarlet. Did I get it right? Because it is small on my screen. Yeah,
and it is English, so he's
and it is English too. English is a second language. My first language is retard. Otherwise known as Klingon.
Look, it is officially live.
Yes.
I see it.
All right, well, let's kick it off. Before you tell us about it, let's play the video.
Okay. Hopefully I shared the sound.
If not, you can always redo it.
And then, full screen it.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Let's full screen it.
Us?
Yeah, why not? That way everybody can see it.
Oh, oops.
You don't need to see our mug.
Yeah. Hold on. I gotta do it this way. Full screen layout. Nice.
There
All right.
it is.
So give us wise. Okay, so
You missed the beginning, Amanda. It's a new feature and functionality when it gets set up. So it now will set up on the streams. You can either choose to be portrait or landscape. You just have to pick. He's got 2 different ones on his channel, and I do on my channel on YouTube.
yeah, there's a horizontal, which is the proper way, and then there's vertical, like a phone. I don't know why, but you should be able to see a different version to watch.
Yeah, a bunch of the people in the stream earlier, they were asking and figured it out. So you'll see 2 different ones. Just pick the other one.
Yeah. So anyhow, back to this.
Isn't technology great?
It is.
Give us the rundown on this project. Why? Yeah, tell us about the story first, then we'll get into the.
Yeah, I'm curious how you got on with Edgar Allan Poe, so I really want to hear this.
Because he's cultured, Dennis, unlike you.
Well, yeah. So I'd like to say this is like a greatest hits of Edgar Allan Poe in black, white, and scarlet, and it's kind of it's hard to explain, but it's kind of a mix between an art book and a comic book. So the Dr. Masque guides you through, introduces you to the Poe stories, and then is there through the scene, through the artwork of the rest of the book. So so that's basically it. It's easier to show, but
Sure.
But let me just scroll down, because this is basically what it's going to look like. There's one sequential page at the beginning by Christian Rossi, and then there's one sequential page at the end by Christian Rossi.
Okay.
So it's the intro. He's kind of like, the Crypt Keeper or the Mysterious Traveler or whatever of the book. But it's also kind of like a Where's Waldo thing. So he's in each piece of artwork somewhere. Some places it's obvious. Some places it's not.
Okay.
So like right here, that one's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's 28 pages. I got a lot of great artists worked on it. And that's about it. As far as why Poe, ever since junior high, I've been a big Poe fan.
That's cool.
It's work that I keep going back to. I keep rereading the stories, And when I started working on this, I discovered things that I had never read before, which was cool. And actually 2 of those were added into this book. But that's one reason. The other reason is my son, he's a senior now in high school,
Uh-huh.
and if it wasn't for me, he wouldn't know who Poe was.
Right.
So
really, they don't teach. They didn't teach about him at all, really, in school.
No.
Not anymore. We were just having this conversation with my niece and nephew, and he's reading Lord of the Flies right now. And I'm like, oh, another great book. And but we were talking about some of the classics and stuff, and Poe came up, and he's like, yeah, neither one of them. They were never even exposed to him. I'm like, how is that even possible?
Yeah. I mean, he has read, some classics. Like they're actually reading Frankenstein right now.
Really?
And he had to pick an independent book to read too for school, and he's reading Treasure Island. So there's two good ones. But yeah, I mean that was. But yeah, Poe. I mean, I remember reading it probably in 6th or 7th grade.
Yeah.
Where I first got exposed to Poe. So. The other reason I wanted to do this too is I become highly motivated by negative things apparently, but I have seen a lot of adaptions and a lot of whether they're movies or whatever books and I came across one that actually made me angry because it was so poorly done. It was like, why is his name on this book if you're basically making fun of him? So
do you? I mean, you don't have to, but do you want to say what it was or no?
I'd rather not.
That's fine. You'll tell us when the show's over.
I certainly will. But previously I'm into board games too, and I came across I played this game that I thought was absolutely horrendous, and I'm like, how did this game get published? So I spent 4 or 5 years getting into game design and designing my own games because I'm if this crap can get published, I certainly can make something better.
Sure.
And I discovered it's very difficult. It's a difficult thing. People just buy them off the shelf and don't really know what goes behind them. But
right.
But yeah, looking back, I think I can still make a better game than that. So. And if you want to know that game, I'll tell you afterwards too.
Sure, I do.
Dennis probably owns it and probably loves it. So it'll be fun to watch his face jerk when he's like, "That's my favorite."
Yeah, I've got all 3 versions of that game.
Yeah.
So this is my attempt at kind of an introduction into Poe for, I don't know. I don't want to say the TikTok generation, but it gives you a brief description of the scene and then the artwork. So if you love art, you'll love this book. And if you love Poe, you love horror, you'll love this.
Okay, so it's 28 pages, you said. Let's go through the different reward levels you have and stuff.
Yep. So this is the cover A by Ricardo Jaime.
It looks nice.
Practicing pronouncing his name correctly, but so that's the cover A. The cover B by Greg Murray and Dave Kemp did the colors on those.
Okay.
Interesting thing with this is that the original, it's a homage to Midnight #1. I'm not really into homage covers, but I really like this cover, and I figured why not do a homage cover of a cover that most people don't even know what it is. So
right. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you didn't say it, I mean, I obviously you show it down below, but if you didn't say anything and that wasn't there, I wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
What is that? Midnight? Is that from like the 50s or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a pre-code horror.
Okay.
No, actually, it's not. It's got that's a whole nother story. But yeah, it has the comics code. When he originally drew the cover, it had the comics code on it. But then I found out after the fact that somebody owns the rights to the comics code.
Right. That's why you just take it and make your own.
Yeah. So we just took it out, but I'll know that for the future. And then this is newsprint version.
Cool.
With it's just got a slightly different logo, but it's limited to 100 copies.
Nice.
And then we have the 3-in-1. You get all three. You can save a few bucks on that.
That's
this
cool.
is some of the Christian Rossi sequentials from inside. You get a digital copy. This is a Christian Rossi t-shirt.
Oh, nice.
I had him do this for my Fund My Comic logo, and I loved it so much. I just had him do it with a different book. So
that's cool.
And then this is the team, which is huge. But Jim Whitting, who's a comic guy, he's got his own comic. It's Margot the Intergalactic Trash Collector. I always forget the name of it, but he's a graphic designer. He helped me a lot, like to set it up and make it look nice. So, and then Dave Kemp does all the interiors. Christian Rossi does the sequentials. Keith Gleason does the lettering on the sequentials. And then here's all the artists. Robert Geronimo, who does Blood Realm. Alexei Gorbut, who does, I don't know exactly what he does a lot of fantasy type stuff. Mm-hmm. And I saw his artwork and it just blew me away. So Jim Whitting, we just talked about, he did a piece for it as well. Preston Azevedo, Peter Gilmore, who everybody should know. Anthony Pugh, who I met at IC3, which is an independent comic convention in Connecticut. Strictly all independent guys. Great show if anybody gets a chance to go there.
What time of year do they usually have it?
I believe it was in the summer.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Ricardo Jaime again. He did the interiors. I was looking for a cover I really liked, and once I saw his interiors, I'm like, this guy's got to do a cover too. So, Kevin Conrad, you might know from Kiss Psycho Circus and Spawn. Brian Baugh, who has Wolf and Batsy. Fabrizio Aiello, who has his own book, Horace H. Hoover.
Cool.
And then Richie Acosta, who used to work for Marvel. He's got a pretty iconic Daredevil cover he did. That's actually been homaged a few times. But
oh, nice.
Yeah, so he did that one. I ran into him at I think it was IC3 as well. He was talking to somebody, showing his portfolio at a table, and I was like, "Hey,
that's cool."
So, yeah, that was cool. But we got some original art here. So if you're into that, this is the full piece from Masque of the Red Death. He doesn't ink his own work, so it was digitally inked.
Oh, cool.
So that is the original. And then Preston's piece is out there. I'll scroll back up through quickly and look at these, but this is like an all-in-one bundle where you get a shirt and a button and everything. You save a few dollars on that. A pin. And let me scroll down. And then we get into the sketch cards. So you can get a Kevin Conrad sketch card for $35 and you'll get something like this.
Oh, nice.
And Jim Whitting did it differently. He already made his up, and these are the ones that are available. So each one of these are 101. So if you want one, there's only one of each. So, and it's all on Dr. Masque stock. So
cool.
And then this is the first stretch goal, which is not much. The goal is 1,300, so this is 1,400. But because of the book, because the book itself doesn't include the entire story, I'm going to give everybody a digital version, like my version of the full stories too.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Not that you can't go and get it yourself, but I know people can't be bothered. sometimes. So, and it'll also have some of the artwork from the comic too in black and white. So
nice.
And then this is the second stretch goal, which is the lake with Jim Whitting's colors. And then I have a Edgar Allan Poe sticker for the last stretch goal. So we'll see how that goes. But that is about it.
Oh, that's cool, man.
There's a lot of stuff. I don't know. I might have overdid it for my first one, but I just couldn't help myself.
It's not. I mean, it's one book with was it
three covers?
Three covers, yeah.
Sort of three covers.
I mean, you're still printing the same guts, and it's just swapping out covers. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
So, well, that's cool, man. We will definitely check back in on it and promote it more, guys. There's 3 backers as of now.
We need one more for the official DNA bump.
That's right. So go check it out if you're an Edgar Allan Poe fan or just a fan of those type of stories and stuff. Check it out for sure. I think the art looks cool.
Yeah.
So nice. Very cool.
Well, we were talking about, adaptations.
Yes.
So what is the best adaptation that we've seen in recent memory? Or have we?
That's
Guys,
a good question.
We're going to be doing a review of, we sat down, we put it on our calendar, we popped popcorn, and we sat down and watched Frankenstein.
That's right. So we're doing a review of Frankenstein with our guest, Dr. Masque, aka Mark. So Frankenstein, Netflix. Let's do a review. Okay, Dennis, tell us, what is Frankenstein about, Dennis?
Well, Dr. Victor Frankenstein, or Frankenstein, depending on the versions you guys like, is a brilliant but egotistical scientist. He brings a creature to life in a monstrous experiment that ultimately leads to the undoing of both the creator and his tragic creation.
And this movie stars Oscar Isaacs as Dr. Victor Frankenstein, Jacob Elordi as the creature, Christopher Waltz as, can't remember his name. Who do you play?
Harlander.
That's right, Harlander.
Yep. So glad to see him. He's one of my favorite actors. And the surprise, because, I stayed away from everything from this. Mia Goth plays Elizabeth, and we all perked up when we saw her because, we were big in the Pearl and the X videos and movies franchise that she's
in. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
she looks totally different in something like this.
But, totally different. I mean, the role compared to those you just mentioned is so different. Now, as everyone knows, I'm a voracious reader, and I've read Mary Shelley's Frankenstein so many times. So many times, Dennis.
So many. As in any number like 0?
Yes.
Yeah,
0.
I kind of figured that.
I hear it's a long, dry read. But I've seen most of the Frankenstein movies, so I consider myself sort of well-versed.
It was not my favorite read. It was not. I read it way back when. And
before there was actual things you could watch. That's how long ago you read it.
Yeah, it was. I mean, other than the original Frankenstein, but it was a dry read. It's kind of reminds me of Tolkien. It wasn't an easy thing to read, but you got to read it once, just to get it. Now, going to the other movies and stuff, there have been some good ones, bad ones. My favorite version of them up until this movie was the Munsters. I mean, Herman Munster was the best Frankenstein.
Shut up. Let's dive into this review. I thought the acting was really good. I thought Oscar Isaacs, that's right? Isaac, yeah. Oscar Isaac, I thought he was tremendous. I mean, I'm not a huge Star Wars guy, and that's where I first saw him was in those. And I mean, I was kind of neither here nor there. I'm just like, whatever. He was fine. Star Wars, okay, whatever. Moon Knight, yeah, I mean, he was fine as Moon Knight. Yep. I just don't think they did the right Moon Knight story. That's nothing against him. He didn't write it. So I was looking forward to this, seeing him as, you know, I'm going to say co-lead, because to me, and especially the way Del Toro structured this movie, he structured it where it started off with the story told from the viewpoint of Victor Frankenstein, and then the monster basically shows up on the ship, the boat, whatever, and then says, now you're going to hear my side of it. So I think it's a co-lead. I wouldn't say he was the star, just like I wouldn't say Jacob was the star. I think they both were because of how they set it up.
Yeah, I kind of would too.
And I thought when it came to Jacob playing the monster, man, one, the visuals I thought were fantastic. The way the makeup design for him, and from the acting standpoint, his physicality when he first came alive, and the movements he had kind of stiff and awkward. And then as the movie went on, obviously he got used to, you know, the creature got used to living and moving and, you know, became more fluid and stuff. And I thought those transitions were just great.
Yep. Yeah, I was going to say, because Jacob is 6'5" in real life.
Yeah.
He had the physique. There's a reason why he was chose.
Oh, you don't know this then?
This is great.
No. He wasn't the original casting.
Oh,
you don't know this?
No, because I don't go delving into trivia like
I didn't
you and my wife do.
I didn't. I went down the trivia hole after I watched the movie, not before.
Okay.
The original actor was Andrew Garfield. And 9 weeks out.
What?
9 weeks out, scheduling conflict. He had to drop out. Jacob was hired, and they had 9 weeks to retrofit all the costume stuff.
Wow.
Because Andrew Garfield is 5'10".
I thought you were going to tell me
boots, I'm sure. I'm not joking. I'm sure they would have given big lifts. But it worked out so good that this Jacob Elordi, because I never even heard this guy before.
Yeah, I hadn't either. I agree with everything you said. I thought the story was very well crafted. I loved it. Getting to see the sailors stuck going to the North Pole, getting stuck in the ice, hearing an explosion, seeing it, bringing the story to them. And basically, it's a story inside of a story. It was very well crafted. The scenery, the settings was stunning. The only disappointment I had was that we couldn't see this on the big screen. This absolutely should have been an in the theater viewing. And while people can see it on Netflix, and I do got a big ass TV, so it isn't that. Everything about this screamed movie theater viewing.
And you know why they put it in theaters for the short time they did?
So that they could get Oscar nominations. Right. That's why they always do it. It's the only way, because if it doesn't go there, they can't be nominated. And Andy and I looked. We wanted to go, but it wasn't at any of the regular theaters, major ones. It was the little artsy theaters in the middle of nowhere.
Well, here's hoping that when Oscar time rolls around and they re-release Oscar contenders, nominees, maybe they'll actually put it in big theaters, because it will have been on Netflix for so long. Anyhow, back to the movie. Our guest, Dr. Masque, what were your thoughts on it?
Well, when you told me the original actor, I thought you were going to tell me it was Pedro Pascal, but
that's the case. That was literally every other movie.
Yeah, he's in everything.
Like Weapons, he was supposed to play in Weapons.
Oh my God, I haven't watched that one yet.
Josh Brolin stepped in and did great.
Yeah. So we're just keeping this spoiler free, is that?
Yeah, let's keep it spoiler free. Yeah.
Okay. I thought everything looked great. I thought the actors were great. Like you said, Isaac there, the only thing I'd see him as Poe, and that was such a nothing role, you know. Mm-hmm. So I had nothing really to judge him on, and I thought he was amazing in this. So and just Mia got there. That kind of, when she first showed up, that kind of took me out of it, because all I could picture was an X, you know. So
Yeah, no,
Weird.
I hear you.
She was stereotyped, so I get that.
Yeah. So, but I mean, she did a great job too. The two quotes that I took out of it was I won't say when it happened, but when his brother says, "Victor, you are the monster,"
Right.
And then when the monster's talking and he says, "I will not be punished nor absolved."
Yeah.
So
It was a very. I
Yeah.
think that's what Del Toro did such a great job. And guys, if you're thinking like, is this a faithful adaptation from the actual book? It's not. I mean, all the key components are there. One of the things that I was hoping they were going to do, and they didn't, and I don't consider this a spoiler, they didn't do anything, if you read the book, with the bride, because in the book, the monster basically tells Victor, you need to make me, a bride, a soulmate that I can have. And I'll just leave it at that, because it is really cool, that part of the actual story. And I was really hoping that was going to be in this, and it wasn't. But at the end of the day, when the movie was over, I didn't feel like, you bastards, I hate this movie because you left that out. I thought the changes that Del Toro made to it, I thought they all worked, and yeah, visually, the set design, I love the fact that Del Toro is an old school soul in the sort of, he likes practical stuff. So the sets were practical. I mean, here's a tip. When you're done watching it, there's a 45-minute making of on Netflix. Definitely watch that too. It is phenomenal. Just seeing the whole ship that they built and stuff is worth it on the back lot. So I would do that. And we have another guest that can chime in on it too before we wrap up the review and give it a score. Billy Tucci.
Top of the morning, y'all.
We're talking about Frankenstein. We're doing our movie review of the week. So keep it short, keep it sweet. Give us your rundown of what you thought of the Frankenstein movie. And we're trying to keep it spoiler free.
Oh, I really, really enjoyed it. I really did. I'd watch it again. Kind of part of me wishes it was done as a miniseries. I think that could have been a cool cliffhanger, like a two-parter, but I know that's not really possible if you want an Academy Award for Best Film, right?
Yeah.
So, but I really, really dug it. I thought the actor played the monster was great. I love that what's his name? What's his name?
Oscar Isaac. Yeah.
Oscar Isaacs portrayed a great, made him more monstrous as the movie went on to show that he was more the monster. I love I really enjoyed it. A little disappointed in some things that I would like to have seen the scene from the book about the wedding night, but I understand you wanted to make the monster sympathetic. And like someone like my wife would not have liked that because she loved it. But if they showed the monster doing what he did in the book, and to whom she wouldn't have been happy with that. And I think that was a purely a business decision, box office decision. But overall, I mean, it's a hard movie to make. It really is. It's kind of, it's not a simple, like the book is kind of blah. I couldn't even finish the book. I've read Cliff Notes on it,
No, that's
what we were saying. It's a tough read.
It's a tough read. And Aaron had said that it kind of looks like it kind of looks like it was written by like an 18-year-old, Yeah. And it was. And I'm going to try something real quick. I want to hear what you guys have to say, but it says stream this to your audience.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to try it just because we got banned.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Streaming live because
right,
I played.
So let's,
Dr. Masque. And Andy, I wasn't sure I was coming on because I thought it was going to be Dr. Masque's show.
No, I told you it was all good.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we're going to wrap up the review with the way Dennis and I wrap up with our reviews is we give it a CGC rating. So like CGC does comics from 0.5 to 10.0. That's our grading scale. So we'll go first, and we'll throw it to you guys. Whose turn is it to go?
Your turn.
It is my turn to go first. I'm giving it an 8.5. On the Frankenstein movie scale, on the movie scale, it's an 8.5 for me. I thought it was great. I probably will watch it again at some point. Maybe not in order. I might just fast forward to certain bits, or I'll watch it in order because I know there's stuff I missed. From a Frankenstein movie, now I haven't seen every Frankenstein movie, but I've seen, I guess you could say, the tentpole big ones. You know, the very first one, of course. I know there were some in the 70s. I didn't see those. I guess the next one that comes to mind is the De Niro one. And then after that, I can actually put this one in there now, even though I started watching it after this one. Somebody said online that there was one in 2004 that was made for the Hallmark Channel. And they said they liked it better because it was more faithful. I tried watching it. It is literally, it's 2 parts, so 2 hour-and-a-half episodes. I got halfway through the first episode and just had to stop because 1, you can tell it was made for the Hallmark Channel. Everything's pretty. And 2, I don't care if it's more faithful. I didn't think the acting was that good. And Donald Sutherland's in it, for God's sake.
Oh,
I didn't think the acting was that good. I couldn't get through it. So this I'm going to put as my favorite Frankenstein movie. So 8.5. Dennis, what say you?
I did not know there was a Hallmark version, so that is one I know I haven't seen.
We'll talk about it later.
Helen must have made you watch it.
No.
So I'm giving it a 9.0. My wife and I both watched it, and she's like, ugh, I am not watching this. You know I don't like these movies. I'm like, baby, just watch it. I said, everybody's so excited for this movie. This could be a surprise hit, and you don't want to be the one to miss it. You make me watch crappy movies all the time. I'm making you watch a potentially great one. So let's do it. She loved it. She absolutely loved it. And she goes, oh, I will be seeing it again because my daughter and her friends have been dying to see it. So they're coming over at some point, and we're going to have another Turner family showing of Frankenstein. So yes, 9.0 on the scale. I will be watching it again.
I might have to come over and watch it because you do have that big 85-inch, 110, whatever it is, TV. It's a wall.
It's 1,000,000 inches.
Yeah. Okay, Dr. Masque, you're up. What's your rating from a 0.5 to a 10.0?
I'm with you. I'd say an 8.5. That could change once I watch it again. But overall, yeah, I thought it was great.
Cool. Billy?
You know, I'm good. I'm in that 8.5 range too. I got to be honest with you. I think.
Well, there's 3 geniuses here, and then there's Dennis.
Yeah, I just, I think the length and a few things that that again, it's a tough movie to make. So I mean, we really want to give it a 9. I mean, March of the Wooden Soldiers is a 9 for goodness' sake.
Yeah. Star Trek 2 is a 10.0.
Oh, let's get out of here.
All right.
Okay, after that, what about IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes? What do we got for those guys?
IMDb is giving it a 7.6.
That's the critics.
Yep. And on Rotten Tomatoes, the critics are giving it an 86%. So you guys are in line with the critics. The popcorn meter is us, the average Joe audience. They're giving it a 95%.
Whoa!
His mind exploded.
Wow, that is
hands down the best Frankenstein movie that we can remember. And because of Andy's Alzheimer's, he just can't remember any of the other Frankenstein movies.
No, like I said, I remember the ones I've seen. I know there was one with, oh my God, that short little actress that Billy likes a lot from.
Yeah, real quick, your settings are screwed up. You have it in the letterbox setting.
You picked
the phone setting.
Well, hold on. Before we get to that, that was the review of Frankenstein. Like, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much. Back to the show. No, when you set up StreamYard now for a live stream, you have an option of going this way or this way.
Right.
So,
well, right now,
when you click on it, and you can choose. We didn't know this because this happened literally yesterday when I set it up.
Oh, okay.
It recommends you choose both, so the end user can choose if they're watching it on their phone or if they're watching it on their tablet or laptop.
Or they could rotate their phone like
they could.
Weird. This is so. I'm right now. I don't know whose channel. It looks like I'm on Drawing with Drawing Dynamic Comics with Andy Smith. That's a different channel, right?
Yeah, there's two different. So on my channel and Dennis's, there's literally both formats that you could choose from.
Only
here's a Dennis and Andy.
Twitter doesn't do that, and Rumble doesn't do that. You have to choose a singular format. YouTube recommends that you put this option out. So being the first time, we chose the recommended option, and there's a lot of confusion. So henceforth, I think we will just stick in the landscape mode from here on out.
I cannot change it on this PC here. It's staying.
No, you can't. You actually have to physically go back, because when you click on it, like if you go to Andy's channel, you will see there's two live streams right now is how it's showing it. One vertical, one horizontal. You just clicked on the horizontal.
Okay. Now let me see if it went on my channel. I don't know. I think I might be done with you. I'm on the. Okay, I see the one on the Dennis and Andy work. I'm sorry, Masque, the doctor, for coming in and throwing a monkey wrench in this whole freaking show.
You're good.
There
it is in that. So
see, Randy has to monitor 4 streams right now. Our wrenches have a lot of work when doing this. So this was not a function that I'm overly thrilled with, I can tell.
Yeah, I'm trying to I can't. This PC sucks. I can't even get it.
I'm surprised you went with both. I would have just went
horizontal. It was recommended.
Oh, I don't care.
I know you don't care because you just do whatever Andy wants to do anyway.
Well, if you would have went with just horizontal, guess what we wouldn't be talking about right now.
But you know what? You go, especially when it's the first time, if they recommend a setting for the audience, you do it.
No.
Yeah, okay.
No. Anyhow, the reason for the season is Edgar Allan Poe's Besprinkled with Scarlet, Dr. Masque's Fund My Comic campaign. We've got 3 backers. That's awesome. This is his first campaign, Billy.
Awesome.
Yeah. And he launched it here, which is we feel honored because besides our own campaigns, we have people on generally after they launch. We never birthed one, if you will.
I've been wanting to launch since July, so I couldn't stand it anymore,
I couldn't stand it. I just had to launch.
No, I get it. Well, guys, go check it out. Give another quick sales pitch on what the book's about for anybody that's joining us now.
Yep, and we've more than doubled since the beginning of the show, guys. We've got 160 some of you on now, so give the pitch for all these new viewers.
Beautiful. It's a 28-page book in black, white, and scarlet, and it's like a greatest hits of Edgar Allan Poe's stories by some great independent artists, and it's his words for most of the book and a couple of pages that I wrote. So if you like Edgar Allan Poe and you like horror and you like great art, this is a book for you.
Nice. Very nice. There you go.
He's got 3 different covers and that you can choose from. And
T-shirt.
You can snag one. Yep, T-shirt, or you can get the bundle and get them all.
5 backers now. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you, everyone.
That's awesome. Very cool. Very cool. We will get back to it. Billy, I hear Ron is in its final 2 days.
Yeah. Yep. So sorry, I'm just yeah. I'm listening
annoyed.
to the doctor and trying to find his thing. Yeah, rant ends Friday. I apologize. I'm just all screwed up because I literally don't show that bros intro. I think that's what violated their terms.
I gotta.
What did you guys get struck for?
Okay,
I noticed
this is the second time.
Yeah, I did it 3 times tonight because I loaded the video back up. Because
so this has not happened to me, Graham, or Aaron. I believe it happened to Art once.
Yep, and me
and Billy when they show the bros intro where we're popping out of the water, shooting guns, whatever.
Yeah.
Billy, during the bro show last night, people watching said your YouTube just went away.
Well, I actually
and I can't remember
to watch because I wanted to watch, and it said this YouTube video has been taken down. Blah 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 blah.
There's
what?
There's some setting when you're on your dashboard of your YouTube channel, and we can't remember. I can't remember. Graham, Aaron, we can't remember what it is. That because I don't get messed with, Graham doesn't. So there's some setting, something you have to click.
But so I don't know what it is. And even Niall, I'm bothering Niall. I'm talking to Niall, and he said because then I deleted the video. I figured if I deleted it,
right,
that'd be fine. He goes, well, now I can't even contest it because you deleted the video.
Oh,
so. I'm like,
so is it the video that got taken down, or
it's the opening? I violated their terms of service with their community service rules by having the bros intro with the firearm because it was struck before we showed anything from Frankenstein, so it wasn't a copyright.
No, because when we were streaming on X.
Yeah,
I pulled up Frankenstein on Netflix, and we watched from when he goes to buy the ammunition, and the dynamite. To right after Frankenstein blew himself up.
Oh, wow.
We watched that much on X with no problem.
Yeah. But YouTube and YouTube, they fucked me. So now I hope, I don't know. I mean, maybe if I start all over and get,
now, what channel were you streaming on? Was it the Nile? Was it
the Pop XP? I got my regular channel, which I just shared to. And I figured maybe I should have tried to share it to the Pop XP, but I don't think I can do live on Pop XP.
Because you said we were texting, you said you can't stream for 90 days.
90 days, it looks like I can't stream on the Pop XP.
Wow.
Because of that.
So what we're going to have to do one time.
Yeah, I mean, just.
No, what we're going to have to do one time is do this, except not streaming out, just like you and I. And I'll share my YouTube screen. You share yours. And we're just going to have to go through all the setup tabs and see what I have checked that you don't. Well, and then whatever it is, you need to check it so it doesn't happen.
Right. Because here's the weird thing is that it had, I watch gun videos all the time. Right. And you see all the guys shooting guns. They're shooting the guns and everything themselves. What I did with ours, it's like our faces on movies, guys blowing up things and Tropic Thunder and Predator and stupid shit like that.
I know.
With our heads on it, which is comical. So I don't know. I'm hoping then if I could somehow maybe, and again, stream with on the Billy Tucci channel. But I don't know. I mean, I'm paying for StreamYard. That's a problem. I'm already paying for StreamYard. I'm going to see and do a test if I can, I guess when I get done with here and see if I could stream on my channel.
Well, you should because I mean, I wouldn't play that video, but you should be able to, no problem.
I hope so, man. I don't know, but I just
feel no, because they're two totally different things. The channel from last night has nothing to do with your personal channel. Right. So you should be fine. Just don't test it.
Yeah, they're not knocking Billy Tucci, the person, and anything he touches down. It's just the Pop XP channel that's in trouble right now.
Jeez.
Always have a backup.
This is why I can't have nice things.
I know.
But Dr. Masque's Edgar Allan Poe Besprinkled Scarlet is now live.
That's right. It is live, and you have 5 backers if you want to hit refresh.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Oh, bless you.
Thank you. God bless.
We have a Rumble channel for the professionals, and I'm thinking that we need to just start every Tuesday. We just need to stream over to YouTube, that Rumble channel, and X at the same time from now on.
Yeah, I think so.
So,
do you get anything out of X, or
what's that?
Do you get anything out of X, streaming to X, or?
We get more.
Oh, X is number one.
Yeah, we get more viewers from X than we do.
Okay.
So, like right now on X,
we've got 140 out of 180. So probably 77% of the viewers right now are on X.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you stream, you should Now to stream on X, you have to pay for the blue check. The like $11 a month or whatever.
Yeah.
If you don't pay for that, you can't stream on X. So
yeah, I did that because I write a lot. So
if you I was going to say, for those of you who want to do that, if you sign up and do the paid and you want the check mark on X, sign up on your cell phone. Believe it or not, you'll get a different rate than if you sign up on the computer, and it's cheaper.
Now, what for StreamYard?
Yep. No,
for
X.
What are you paying for on X?
For the blue check.
Yeah, for the blue check, and that allows you to stream your video.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at the campaign. I'm sorry. I'm looking at
Oh yeah, no.
awards. All right, okay. I get it now.
Nicholas Gear says, and he's probably right.
$5. So thanks.
$5, yeah.
I need my
Set
bell.
YouTube to not for kids for channel. Go to YouTube Studio settings, channel, advanced settings, select no. Set this channel as not for kids.
We did that.
Screenshot that, Billy. Screenshot that.
Billy, while we're streaming, pull up your personal YouTube channel and do what he says and see if you have it checked not for kids as the default. Because if it's not, that's probably what it is.
Well, all right. I'm in my channel here, but for some reason, when I'm logged in on this PC, I can't log into my, like I said, these fucking
So
I'm at a different
well, so
channel.
Either screenshot this or take your camera out and take a picture of it, so you've got that and you can go through both.
No, I was going to say, if you're so Billy, what you're saying is right now on you're on the Pop XP on that computer
no,
right now,
no, I'm
right?
not. No, StreamYard. I'm StreamYard right now. I just logged in from the link you gave me, right?
No. You need to go to YouTube and do this.
I understand, but so here's what's happening is that right now I am on StreamYard with you, right? I took your link and I went on it. Now I'm sharing it to my channel, and I shared it to the Billy Tucci channel, right? My real channel. However, when I'm in my channel, I'll go to it right now. I'm in my channel right now. I am not. Wait a minute. Let me go to viewed on YouTube.
You have to go to. So I know what you're saying. Once you open up YouTube, you have to go to your little face icon. I think it is.
Yeah, it's not, and it's on my PC, on my Mac, not on my PC. So if I try to log out right now, I'm on YouTube, but it's a green B. It's not my channel. So if I sign out, I try to sign in, and all of my fucking things.
Oh, I see.
And now it's blocking me because I don't know exactly what I thought I signed on my regular, the one I normally do.
Okay.
So it's just a fucking nightmare. It's a
I know how to get to all this. So if you didn't screenshot whatever, I know how to do it.
All right.
But I'm sure that's probably what it is. So just check later under your settings and make sure it's default, not for kids.
Well, if you got any time later on, if I do say this is not for kids, I do say that.
No, it needs to be when you set up a live stream, right? Yeah. When you set a live stream up on StreamYard,
right?
There is no settings for that. It just goes to your YouTube, and whatever your YouTube is set up for, that's what it's set up for. So what I'm saying is later we can go to your YouTube and Randy Howe for $2. I'm sorry we missed that. Andy's favorite version is Dr. Frankenfurter. Well, it is.
Yeah, man.
I thought it was Frankenhooker.
Let me go. I'm going to go try to play with this. I don't want to get in on Dr. Matt.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm sorry, I want to bring it down. That's why I'm late and the whole thing.
Billy, before you go,
yeah,
everybody, Ron closes out Friday night, so be there for that. And 2, here's my other complaint with Del Toro's Frankenstein. I can't believe I kept forgetting this. Major complaint. The creature's made. He gets up. He's walking around. He gets chained up down there and stuff. He's got his diaper on. Dude, this is an R-rated movie. That dude should have been walking around buck-ass naked with some stitched-on junk. And I want to see if Victor Frankenstein did the right thing and chopped off a big one to put on that guy.
Yeah.
Because if he didn't, that also leads to the monster's rage. Because you know he looked down and was like, what? He gave me a baby carrot dick? I want to kill my master now.
You got the Irish curse.
That's right.
That was the real reason.
And he feels bad because he's already got the curse. He just wanted to see if he was alone or if he had a soulmate out there.
Exactly.
But now we'll never know. And Billy, you'd be proud. We had our Renaissance fair this weekend, so I took my niece and nephew and we went, and I was in my full-blown kilt, the whole thing, tartan. Billy Tucci would be proud. That's what I told him.
God bless you. God bless you. Well, listen, I have something else about Frankenstein. 2 little things. One, which I learned, was that Graham pointed out that dynamite, and he asked for dynamite. Dynamite
I pointed it out, but it's okay.
Yeah, but also the scenes where you saw the dead after the battlefield.
Yeah,
colors were there. There were flags in both scenes. The scene on the ice, and then the scene in the forest. Yeah, those flags would be gone. That is the most prized. That's what people want. Remember the game Tigo, you want the flag. There would no way be a defeated army laying there or whatever, and their standards, their flags.
Right.
Yep.
Right. That would be totally taken. Even if it was like a weird battle that no one won, the friggin' peasants would have taken it and stuff. There's no way those flags would have been there. But that's it. Anyway, Dr. Masque, I'm going to try to figure this fucking problem out.
All right. Good luck.
Everybody on your launch. Good luck. I'll definitely check it out when I'm a little sane. And love you all. Thank you guys for watching us and helping me and seeing that I'm doing it live over here. So I'll talk to you guys later. And
all right, dude, take it easy, brother.
And if you don't mind, give me a call later if we can.
Yeah, I'll try to.
Done, I really appreciate that. All right, buddy. Thanks,
no
guys.
problem.
Bye.
All right, dude. All right, we are back. Andy Smith, you need to drop a DNA bump cartoon to post on X to congratulate. I think I will.
That's a great idea.
That famous Demi Moore cover when she was pregnant. It's going to be
the bump.
That's going to be the DNA bump, and I'll write on it DNA bump. Except instead of Demi Moore, it's going to be Dennis.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'm going to draw myself pointing at it, saying DNA bump. So I won't write it on my stomach. I'll just be yelling DNA bump, pointing at it. Wow. That's the cartoon. Randy, you suggested it. That's what's going to happen.
Officially, this will be the last show we ever do. So it was a nice meeting and talking to you all. But we done. We gone.
Nope. There you go. So anyhow, back to your project here. Oh, that's such good times. Edgar Allan Poe's Besprinkled and Scarlet. So how many pages? So you have a big creative team on it. We went through the artists and stuff. Yep. Edgar Allan Poe's from his writings, a little bit of your stuff. How many pages, or do they vary, are each of the tales or stories or whatever? Are they the same?
Each one is one page from the story and an illustration that depicts that scene.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
So it's like a one-page prose with a comic with the thing.
Right.
Yeah, scroll back up to that.
Kind of like.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, cool.
His stuff kind of originally appeared that way. Like he would have an illustrator do a few illustrations for the story. But
did you do the page layout design? Because that's pretty cool looking.
No, that was Jim Whitting. He was the graphic design. I can't believe how difficult it was to explain what I wanted originally. I went to a few different artists, and they're like,
"Really?
Yeah." They're like, "I don't know what you're talking about," and Kevin Conrad, I talked to him, and he's like, "Dude, I could do that, but it's going to take me forever." He goes, "Call Jim Whitting. He'll have it done in 5 minutes." And so then I started working with Jim on the book, and he did. He's done a ton of stuff to make things go smoothly. So, and that was one of them.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think that looks fantastic.
It's like I had it in my head, but to get it on the paper was the hard part. But
yeah, well, that's really cool, man. I hope it does. You know, obviously, we hope it makes its goal and more. Oh, here's a question. I don't think we covered. What is your target shipping date?
Yeah, I was just going to ask about the date.
Yeah, the one thing I forgot to say is like this book is pretty much done. The only thing left to do, I had a art contest, which the timing didn't work out the way I wanted it to, but the art contest is over. I'm going to be deciding, me and two other artists are going to decide who wins the contest, and then they're going to be the last page in the book, the inside back cover. So, but the book is done. Everybody's been paid except for me. So the only thing I'm looking to do is get it printed. My plan at this point is to have like a 60-day maybe on Fund My Comic, and then a 30-day on Kickstarter, and then it'll be fulfillment time. So I'm hoping March.
Cool.
So I'm looking. That was one of the things I was looking at too. Is I see a lot of people, guys having problems fulfilling things, and I'm like, let me get the thing done, and then, it makes that time shorter. And with doing it this way, where we have like multiple artists doing things, I feel like I could probably do one of these in like 6 months turnaround, because I can have multiple guys working on multiple, on different things and put it all together. So,
right. Okay, so we got a question for you.
Yeah.
Dennis will generally back stuff during the stream, so he's doing it, and I just told him, I said, just do 2, and I'll give him the money or whatever. Is the shipping supposed to double?
Yeah, that is a flaw in Fund My Comic.
There's no way to change that.
So it's inherent, huh?
Yeah, the sketch cards, I did built in a coupon because I didn't want to charge somebody $10 to ship a sketch card, or if they bought a book and a sketch card, it would reduce that shipping. But yeah, unfortunately, that's a problem with the way that Fund My Comic is set up. So
see, we learned something today.
Does he not do? Because I've backed things on Fund My Comic, but does he do add-ons to where if you did an add-on, you could set up a different shipping, or no?
No, not that I know of. I don't believe so. So I know they're working on getting past that. I think they're probably a few months out on finally, getting that taken care of. But yeah, the cool thing is it's, obviously it's only a 1% fee for putting it out there. But yeah, I think every platform has some sort of issues, but yeah, that is one of the ones.
Nope, that's cool. Well, that's good information, so people know anyhow. So
yeah, I guess I didn't look at it that way when I was setting it up, because like you could buy like all 3 covers, and that has reduced, a reduced price, and it'll be the same shipping as if you ordered 1. But if you order multiples of things, then so
yeah. No, that's a good. No, but seriously, that's a pitch. When you do that, pitch it out that way too. So
yeah,
I mean, if you can go in and I'm sure, just like the other platforms, you can go in and add a new tier, right?
Yep.
You might want to do a tier where, so you've got to buy all 3. You might just want to do one where, let's say, you can get A and B,
or pick 2 or something like that.
Or pick 2, and then I don't know if on the back end of Fund My Comic, there's like, so when you do T-shirts, right?
Yep.
I'm assuming when somebody buys a T-shirt and they check out, there's a drop down where they pick the size, right?
Yep.
So then what you could do is you could do a tier for 2 books, and then when they check out, do a drop down that says A, B, C, and they pick 2. So they could pick A and C, A and B. So maybe, and then you could do shipping at, $12 or $11.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, because if we go to the T-shirt, you can see, yeah, it's right here. So you just pick your size, and then
Yeah. So yeah, just something to think about. But
yep, absolutely.
Cool. So 7 backers. Well, we are definitely one. We contributed. So 7 backers, but 2 more actually, because 2 of us. It just, So
I appreciate it.
Of course.
Well,
no, that's cool. It looks good.
I love Poe, so I was excited when Andy told me you were coming on and he sent me the link, and I'm like, whoa! So I signed up for the mailing. Where you put your email address.
I don't know. I seem to remember the phone call where I told him, and because his hearing is shitty, he goes, "I love hoes," and I said, "Poe, Edgar Allan Poe," and he goes, "Oh yeah, I know. I like him.
They're
that's
both
cool.
good.
Yeah, they're both good. That's cool." So that's how it actually
goes, but
yeah, that's how it actually went. One more, we get double DNA bump. We'll try to. We're going to, of course, talk real quick about Lilineth, and then we'll jump back to yours, and then we'll close it out because the Graybeards is going to be starting up at 5. Guys, Lilineth, Infernal Conflict. Yes, it's on Kickstarter. It's on Indiegogo. I'm showing the Kickstarter because I had it queued up for our guest, Billy Tucci, who, with the most awesome Dan Lawless, did a beautiful Kickstarter exclusive cover for us right here. If you want Billy's cover and you want to back Lilineth Infernal Conflict, which you do, I mean, it's cool. You want to back it. We know you do. I mean, look at this gorgeous. She does. I put in the directions of take top off and it wouldn't do it. Block, get with it. So actually, I didn't do that. I'm not that much big. So go get Lilineth Infernal Conflict. Lilineth's home is under threat from the demon Lord Vixarion. Her and her succubus allies go to war against Vixarion and his incubi army. They need to win this war or they will be ruled by Demon Lord Vixarion. You want to find out more? Go click the link below. Check out the campaign. If you like Lady Death, if you like Bad Girls Like She by Billy Tucci and Witchblade, you will like Lilineth Infernal Conflict. If for some reason you're like, what's the backstory? Where did she first appear? Well, she first appeared in Cordrath, and even though I'm buzzing through this quick, just so I can get down to these tiers right there, you can get the catch-up tier where you can get Cordrath The Reckoning, pick a cover, or Cordrath The Awakening. That's where she first appeared. However, this is a standalone story, so you're not going to miss out if for some reason you just want to get her book. You can do that. We've got the retro newsprint edition. A few of those are still left.
Just a few.
Just a few. So get on board. There's 100 available. Once they're gone, they're gone. It's on newsprint. It is colored entirely different. Brand new cover just for this edition, signed with a certificate of authenticity. We've got calendar still. They will be mailed out in time for the new year. Get your Cordrath calendar here. Some fun dates that we've included on it as well from Cordrath, and of course our birthdays, because you want to know when the creators were born. And so get that. That is limited edition as well. We've got a few of those left. So guys, go check it out. And the links are in the description below.
And guys, there's a couple hundred of you on the stream right now. Hit that like button. You need to share this out to your friends so they can not only see Lilineth, but we also want to be able to see and share out Besprinkled in Scarlet. That's right, Edgar Allan Poe's Besprinkled in Scarlet comic book. Go back that on Fund My Comic. And that is right there. I'm popping it up on the screen.
That's right. And there it is, sharing the screen so you can see what the main cover looks like. It's got all that Edgar Allan go.
Sorry.
To it. Creepy, great style, fit for the project. Dude, we wish you all the success with it and stuff, man.
I appreciate it. Appreciate you having me on.
Tell everybody the other streams you already know you're going on. So
yeah.
Sounds good.
Oh, you said you were going to be on
Yeah.
Devil Flyers.
Oh,
What
the other
streams are you
streams.
gonna
Okay,
play?
yeah, I'm going to be on Devil Flyers at right after this, and then later on tonight at 8 o'clock, I'm going to be on Fabrizio Aiello's channel.
There you
Oh,
go.
nice.
Wow.
Beautiful. All right, guys. We are going to see Running Man Thursday night,
Yeah, we are.
which means you'll get that review Thursday night or Friday morning for the new Running Man with Glenn Powell. It
But
looks
we will,
good.
We will not be running to the theater. We will be driving. So the two driving men will be doing the review of The Running Man.
From the front seat of the car.
That's right.
And we promise the windows won't be steamed up this time. I know. Until next time, bye-bye, everybody. Go
Live
watch
long and prosper.
Graybeards.